What's up, guys? We are playing some more Outer Worlds.
That's a good question. Fortunately, we're in the perfect place to start. This is where I'd go if I wanted to get off Terra 2. Great place to pick up a ride to Hephaestus, Scylla, even Monarch. All I need is access to a data cartridge from the security terminal. Their easily hackable system keeps a registry of all crew manifests for both arrivals and departures. I'll comb the last 6 months of departure manifests to track the Philosophist's off-world destination.
I think my controller died.
Thank you, Captain.
Oh, excuse me. Okay, so we gotta go in here.
This is it. Security. I can check the departures registry to find out which crew the Scholar shipped in and out with.
Do I not have the thing picked up? Nope, I sure don't. Okay, so we gotta go back to the ship for just a second.
I had a question about your plan, Mr. Vicar.
Of course. The cosmos is generated and directed by the universal equation, also known as the Grand Plan. By contemplating the teleological order of things, one can achieve verity. Oh, right. You had a question?
Never mind. That about answers it.
Take it
Try
step
not
by
to be
step.
distracted by the glare of the adverts. Lots of unsavory types about.
So let's go talk to this guy in here.
Go back to Byzantium, you gold-plated bastards.
Ah, the board. Organized, efficient.
Ah, yes. Wheeler messaged me you were coming. He must be the captain of the Unreliable, a vessel that used to be helmed by one Alex Hawthorne. And you are not he. Has something happened to my favorite scruffy freelancer? Oh no, this is terrible. My dear friend, what devilry is this? In whose miserable fever dream am I trapped? Oh, Alex. There were so many arguments we'd yet to have. He was my dearest friend. My only friend. You have his ship, you must know. That picture of us on the promenade, me hugging him, him wincing. I keep a copy beside my bed. Did he? Ah, that's just like him. Such a sentimental man. Tell me, how did he die? No! How dreadful. That was always Alex's greatest fear, you know. Devoured by those fiends. Becoming one with their droppings. Right. You're going important places, I'm sure.
Yup.
Big, exciting, important places. There, I've removed the flag from your ship. I'm terribly sorry for the inconvenience. However, before you go, Alex promised to tell me the location of Phineas Wells. I'm sure you've seen his wanted posters all over the colony. Did Alex tell you where Wells might be? Anything at all?
We're gonna not tell him?
That's... well, that's just terrible news. Law, what am I going to do now? The board will have my head. Oh, I'm sorry. This is terribly unprofessional of me. Is there anything else I might help you with?
Okay. So now we can go back to the ship.
No one saw me.
A second? Fancy running into you again. Don't mind me. It's just admiring your ship from up close. Gotta hand it to you, boss. That's a fine-looking ship. Only thing it's missing is me. Yes, I absolutely am.
So
Just
I
give me a
always
shot.
pick
That's
this guy
all I'm
up
asking. I could be the
along
best damn
with
crew you ever hired.
the doctor.
Wow. You don't know how long I've been waiting to hear that. Thanks, boss. You're not gonna regret this. I'll just gather my personals and meet you on board. This is gonna be great.
You got a crew now, Felix.
Yep, we forgot to grab it.
Make yourself at home, Captain.
Okay, let me... Light, heavy. We need an energy weapon. Oop. There we go. Gonna repair everything. Oop. Okay. This remote needs new batteries. Hey, what's going on, Tim? You doing all right? Give me just 1 second. I got a situation with the baby. Ha.
I am in no hurry myself.
Okay, naked ass kids. Okay, so we forgot to grab our hollow cloak or whatever it's called, and I forgot that you have to get your ship out of impound. So that was the first time I ever went back to my ship and then noticed that it was impounded. So got to see something new. So right now we are going to sneak in here. I always save it just in case. Oh, our hacking is not good enough. Okay, so we'll have to come back and do this a different time. Up and away.
Lemon slap. Slap your whole family tonight.
Okay, so we're gonna go to the infirmary. No, it's not the Lost Hope, it's this way.
I know she's in there, Mfuru.
So before we do that, we're going to go here. So how's the baby doing? How's Mama? And have you got to play this game yet?
I'm not going anywhere, you hear? You can't keep me out of there.
Please don't make a scene, Dr. Fenhill.
I am not making a scene.
So you don't have to deal with colic or anything? I hope not. Having a colicky baby is horrible.
I'm sorry. Am I causing a scene?
See, Mfuru? We could have avoided all this unpleasantness if you just let me talk to Jesse in the first place.
Let me get one thing straight. Jesse and I are not friends. I just owe her, okay? As for the rest, I'm trying to figure that out. All I know is that she's been here too long, and she's apparently not receiving visitors.
Oh man, you missed it. So it was, this is the Spacer's Choice Edition. So it's got all the DLC and stuff with it, and it was given free on Epic's, like free Christmas, the 12 Days of Christmas. It was one of the last ones.
Be my guest. If you know
and it's a really good
something
game
I don't
anyway.
about dealing with
I
hospital
think you can pick it
bureaucracy,
up
I'll be
on sale
impressed.
for like $20 something dollars.
Can't say I've seen you
I really
before.
enjoy this game. It's
I
a really
take it
good
you're
game.
a freighter captain? If you're
It's
here to better
not as
yourself,
good
you'll
as
have to wait.
Fallout,
We're
so you got to
having a
keep
spot
that
of
in
trouble
mind.
with our delivery service.
This does have really good, like this one has to do with a lot of commercial entities, that like companies that rule, and so like each company has all these different products, and it's pretty cool because they're all different, and they're all like really thought up and stuff. So
Did he now? The mouth on that man. I swear
and this
his
looks
late
really good
mother
on
be
computer,
shamed.
and it
He
looks
must be
really
referring to
bad on
Irion.
Nintendo Switch.
I'm
So
sure the
just keep
fool's
that in
gotten
mind.
himself into another scrape. I'm beginning to wonder if I'm ever gonna get my service mechanicals at this rate. I'd be grateful if you'd spare the time. We need his delivery soon as yesterday. Last he told me, He was taking a shortcut by Scylla, an asteroid in the Charybdis cluster. That's where I'd start. Where I
You should be able to pick one up pretty cheap. Or you can just get a
place is probably crawling with outlaws.
one of the PC handhelds, and then you can just emulate. You can also emulate really good on the Steam Deck. So, pick you up a Steam Deck OLED, and I might be able to get you the files that you need to make the emulators work. Just need a thumb drive. You know where I live. So I gotta wait for this guy in here to walk over to the left. And I like how this like glass actually looks like glass. So if you get too close to somebody, when you're using your holographic thing, they can find you quicker, so we just try to get through here real quick.
Folks keep doors closed for
This little bar, once it goes out, your thing fails, so.
To the last ratchet on rotten time, leave me in peace! You hull-headed quacks do know that restful
Hey, welcome on in.
recuperation requires not being disturbed, don't you? What? Why? Everything's fine. We're all fine here. No need for her to be worrying her pretty little head about me. I'm just terrible, dreadful sick is all. Got a cough that won't quit and sores all over my body. Highly, lethally contagious. But I'll be fine, so long as I'm left alone. Should have known she'd send a bruiser after me. Damned if I don't rue the day I saved her scrawny little hide. Inadvertently, I befriended a bloodhound in the process. Alright, okay. We can discuss this like the level-headed folk that we are. Seems I've got to do something before Ellie goes jabbering my business to anyone with one ear and an intent to listen.
Oop.
The truth is, I'm not sick. But if you repeat what I'm about to tell you to anyone, I will deny it with my dying breath. You, ain't with the board, are you? See, I owe them a lot. I might have missed a payment or two, and the other night I swear someone was following me back to my room. So I hold up here to lay low. Udon Bedford's the board guy on the station. He'd know how I stand with them. If you can square things for me, I'd owe you one even bigger than Ellie owes me. Thanks for helping me with the board. You're a real pal. Or I guess I should say, Ellie is one, huh?
Yep, now we gotta get out of here before our thing fails.
This is Halcyon News.
How do you do? Ah, how might I assist you? Miss Doyle owes the board a significant sum. Alas, the only collateral she has is her organs. Compulsory donation is quite legal in such cases.
So very rarely do I have the money to pay it off for her. And she's kind of a piece of shit anyway, so
that's
I just
not unreasonable.
Always
I guess it's better than losing your organs.
always tell them, hey, indentured servitude
I don't know,
works.
Captain. It just doesn't seem right.
Miss Doyle is deeply in debt, and the board has every right to do whatever they like to recoup that debt. What guarantee do I have that she'll agree to the terms you negotiate? You might be surprised. But we'll proceed on the assumption she'll be reasonable. I will recall my collection agent. Tell Miss Doyle to report to me.
It's kind of funny, all these corporate guys are like morons.
Now, is there anything else
so
you
it's
need?
not
or
far off from
can
the
I
truth.
return to my work?
One of these days I'll turn in Phineas, but not for this playthrough.
wish I could say it was good to see you, Ellie. At least you finally got your chance to square our debt. That ought to make you smile for once, huh?
Nothing makes me happier than being even. Except being right. That's nice, too.
What's cool in this game is you can choose to pick up these followers, or you can choose to not pick up any of them. Nothing is dependent on you picking up any of them. However, some areas are easier to work with a follower, so I always suggest it. Jesse is a really good follower, as well as one more that we're going to pick up. Also, the other girl that we have, Parvati, she's a good follower as well. So
the good news came through the wireless. Looks like you paid my debt to Jesse. I guess that means I owe you now, right? Tell you what, I'm a little short on
gotta
bits
tell
at
you
the
that all the
moment,
side
but I'm a
quests are
decent
really good
scrapper
for
and
all these
better than average
characters.
sawbones.
So
If
you're
looking
definitely
for a
missing
medic,
out if
I
you
can
don't
work my
pick them
debt
up.
off. If I'm being honest, and I prefer not to, I was about ready to pick up another contract anyway, and you settled this in a pretty tidy fashion, which tells me you're competent. But we can say I'm repaying the favor if you prefer that version. You won't be sorry. Though it looks like you've got a full roster already. Time to play favorites, Captain.
Welcome to the crew, Miss Ellie. We're real happy to have you.
Okay, Vicar Max is going to go back to the ship. Now we have to go to Ellie. And now we will go back here to engineering.
CMP Borsted Baked Beans. When you need to eat and run, Borsted Baked Beans is the only one.
This is how
Those ex.
What's cool is you can see the
Hope we're not
the
catching
heat.
Junlei on a bad day.
It's really hot in
Spent
here.
all day in here and not have looked at half the best stuff.
Junlei Tennyson. I'm captain around here, but chief to my friends. Hope you don't mind the formal introduction. Groundbreaker doesn't see many visitors. No, it isn't. It's a mess. But it's my mess, so I'll take the compliment. Just so we understand each other, I'm the final word on the ship. The Mardits, the crew, the engineers, their family. I hope there won't be any problems while you're visiting. Ain't that always the way? So what brings you to Groundbreaker? I'm curious, even though 9 times out of 10, the answer's just passing through. Interesting. The powers that be paint an ugly picture of Monarch. Critters and such. Maybe someone in the promenade can get you the right weapon for the job. We see a lot of the same faces coming and going. Most of them board spies and corporate sprats. Makes it hard to trust outsiders. You seem different, so welcome aboard. Dr. Fenhill, I hope you've reconsidered my offer to stay on full-time. My crew are never short on dents and bruises.
I'm trying to live a more balanced life. Gun in one hand, scalpel in the other.
I already knew it'd be easier to teach an automech heart surgery than to change your mind. Fair travels, Ellie.
Groundbreaker's a small town in a big ship, and anyone who spends any time here gets to know Junlei.
We don't see a lot of competent surgeons on Groundbreaker. Dr. Fenhill is my on-again, off-again freelancer. I take it she'll be joining your crew full-time?
I don't like to put a label on things. Let's keep it casual.
If you ever decide to settle down, there's a home for you on Groundbreaker.
What? I didn't think you just...
Parvati, is it? That's a lovely name. What can I do for you?
I was just thinking, I haven't got much experience working with actual, real spaceships, Miss Junlei. Chief Junlei.
Junlei is fine.
Okay. Since you run a whole space station, I was wondering if... Well, maybe you could teach me some things. I could message you later, maybe?
I'd be happy to make the time, Parvati. You can ask me anything.
Wow, great. I'll do that then. Messages. Later. Oh, your name's pretty too. I should have said sorry. I like it. Honest. Sorry.
It's funny because she's so timid and so awkward.
Couldn't have done it without your moral support, Captain.
Now, if there's nothing else, there are other parts of the ship begging for my attention.
And she's a little too aggressive. They should have toned that back a little bit.
Groundbreaker's radiators need replacement parts. They're dumping superheated air into my ship. Only the board has access to new parts, and I won't let them swindle me into a corner. None. Every time I give in to the board, Groundbreaker loses its freedom. Soon there won't be anything left.
So you can imagine the board is
the board isn't helping
crap.
and my resources are spread thin. If I don't get those radiators back online, Groundbreaker, everyone on board, will be cooked alive. Reasonable, huh? That's the best news I've heard all day. According to my grandmother's old schematics, the parts we need should be in the back bays. Sorry, I forgot not everyone knows this ship like I do. The back bays are on a lower deck, long abandoned and a haven for miscreants now. Good. Once you've obtained the parts, we can proceed to the next phase.
This is
of
actually
repairs.
pretty fun. This little short mission. Let's see, long guns. Let's do additional ammo. Okay, back bays are this way.
We interrupt.
So depending on how you build your character in this, if you have a high charisma, you can actually talk your way out of this situation. But what's the fun in that?
Who the? Hey, McRed, were you expecting any company?
A neighbor from above.
More to go.
That's the last of them.
There's actually more in here. By killing that guy, we can actually get a reward. There's an auto mechanical back here. And there's just a few more upstairs.
got another complaint.
Here we go!
Make up your mind!
We made it!
Is it stealing if they don't see me? I don't believe that this game is like a lot of the others, that when you steal it, it shows up as stolen in your inventory. I could be wrong. Let's check that. See, it doesn't show up as stolen, so once it's in your inventory, then you're good. There's a couple more guys upstairs in another part.
Smells kind of like old Bess's outflow pipes.
That's where we came from. We gotta go this way. I like how they just run out in front of you so you can shoot them in the back of the head.
Don't shoot! I'm with Junlei!
Then this is literally the girl that we helped. No, I guess it's not. Just looks like her. But you can steal whatever you want. She'll just confront you, and then you can tell her basically to fuck off.
You're trying to get us all in... What do you think you're doing? Do what you want, I guess.
It's so cozy.
Okay, so that goes down. We need to come in here.
Got it. Heads down.
All right, buddy. Hey, I appreciate you. Tell the wife I said hi. I think these were the two dudes that jumped down. Yep, they sure did.
What do you say we get out of here before we join whoever that was on the grill?
Okay, so can't get out that way. Not a big deal. We'll just come down here. Take this and jump down here. Now we're good to go. And we're done in here.
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt your...
You've returned, and in one piece. Color me impressed. Good work. I'll take those. I need you to head through the large door at the far end of engineering. Take the elevator down into the machinery shaft. There's a terminal in the back. Activate it when I call over the ship's PA. And bring weapons. There's a slight mantipillar infestation.
A slight mantipillar infestation.
Don't worry, Miss Junlei. We'll be super gentle with the ship. You don't got a thing to worry about. I mean, aside from fires and such.
I'm genuinely heartened to hear that. Thank you.
The controls are in the back area. Keep clear of the radiators. You don't need to kill the nest killers, but I'd be mighty grateful if you did. Got this thing about giant insects?
Don't mess with us.
Up we go. Killed all them.
Good news? Song tells me the security mechanicals booted up and killed a bunch of mantis. Bad news. Diagnostic says their circuit boards are fused from the heat, so they're not too picky about who they kill next. Sneak back if you can. Shoot back if you need to. I can always fix them later.
Alright guys, give me just a second. I'll be right back. Okay, guys, we're back. I'm gonna go ahead and save it because it's been a little while.
Incoming!
Aiming system. Target locked. Arrow.
Energy weapons work good against robots.
That's the terminal. Done. The temperatures are dropping. Stop by once you found your way out of there. Groundbreaker owns the thing.
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt your regularly scheduled advertisement for the following story.
My boards are returning to green. What a weight that is off my shoulders. I don't normally tolerate outsiders mucking about in my station's guts, but you're all right. The temperature should be dropping as we speak. I'll see to it the crew knows who kept us all from boiling alive. If you've got time, I believe Edna has a comms issue that could use your attention.
Yep,
I've also
we need to talk to
authorized
her
Doc
anyway.
and Fleru to sell you our premium meds.
So we are gonna go talk to Martin.
C&P chicken and potatoes. At C&P, we know our
This guy right here.
Is it just me, or is Groundbreaker feeling extra chilly? Maybe you ought to help yourself to a piping hot frozen dinner.
What are you saying, Martin? That's an Auntie Cleo's product.
My law, what have I done? The company will have my head. Both of them. This is awful. Help me! Oh, Lord!
Gotcha. What I wouldn't give to see the look on your face. This guy's real easy to fuck with.
What kind of depraved mind would conjure such a nightmare?
It's your party, Captain.
Now, if you don't mind, I'd like to put this behind us and forget it ever happened. Oh, and it's not the best choice.
So this is the only version of this game where his mouth moves.
A lot of slogans to
That
keep
like
track
blew my
of.
mind when I was watching a friend of mine
Sometimes I
play
forget.
this on PC. Because I've played this game hundreds of times and his mouth has never moved.
Heard of it? My orientation Aetherwave showed that famous Saltuna cannery, which I'm sure smells as good as it looks.
Yeah. I hope they're gonna be okay.
That's a spacious choice, Spirit. Take what you have, polish it up, and make the best of it. So, what can I get you? Some soap? Everyone loves soap. Everyone will love you for using it, too. Shit. Oh, shit. No, I mean, excellent. Yeah, that was intentional. As the face of Spacer's Choice, it's my honor to be a public figure. Who needs privacy when you have job security? Have a look. What can I do for you? Need some Adreno? It's good for you. Spacer's promise. Don't take my word for it. See for yourself. Make a choice. Spacer's choice. Have a look.
Oh, this is just free money. Oh, no, we don't want to sell those. Let's hold on to the Adrena time.
Have you tried our dehydrated water tablets? Just add air. Don't take my word for it. See for yourself. Make a choice. Spacer's choice. Have a look.
Okay. So we talked to him, so let's go in here.
Ooh, can we rent an upstairs room?
We interrupt your regularly scheduled advertisement.
So obviously we're not going to have the money.
Bless my heart. A stranger come knocking on a poor old woman's door. You here for a particular reason? Or did the neighbors tell you how good my sugar cookies are? Made without a single natural ingredient, or an oven. Just like store-bought. Those have been the height of illegality since Stellar Bay turned their noses up at the board. You and I could be thrown to the void just for discussing such a transaction. Lucky for us, Groundbreaker's a free port. We're outside of the board's control. For the time being, at least. Now, I only have the one nav key. And they're hard to come by these days. It won't be cheap. If you find yourself lacking in the bits, I might have an opportunity you'd be interested in. Well, I find I'm in need of a ship captain with a little moral flexibility.
Moral flexibility.
Might be this could help out the Groundbreaker, as well as earn some bits. But if you've got qualms... Do you know Edna over in engineering? Sweet as a pea, that one. On occasion, she'll pass along transmissions I might find interesting.
Oh yeah,
She
we
sent
forgot
me
to
a
talk to her.
recording of a distress signal she'd scraped from the Groundbreaker's comm array. Curious thing is, it came from an outpost called Roseway. And Auntie Cleo abandoned that place years ago.
What's wrong, dude? What's wrong? Looks like you slept on your hand. Your face is red right there. Give me a hug. Head back to bed. Love you.
You've got an ear for intrigue and a nose for bits. I like that. Here's a copy of the SOS recording, complete with the coordinates. If you should find a secret worth selling, might be I could find a buyer. Corporate bigwigs will pay top bit for inside information on their competitors. The more we got the corps fighting each other, the less time they got to meddle in our affairs. Don't forget to come find old Gladys when you're done.
Me.
Anytime, sweetheart. You know where to find me. Here, take a candy with you.
She's so nice. Okay, so we could actually go this way. There's some stuff here. Then we can head this way.
Okay, going quiet.
free stuff.
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt your regularly scheduled advertising.
Okay, so one more thing. We can come over here.
Hey! What do you think you're doing? Oh, I guess, never mind then.
A hard cider for a hard life.
Okay, let's see here. Okay, before we do this, let's go back in here. Go to engineering and talk to that lady we're supposed to talk to.
Rizzo's Purple Berry Crunch. Sugar gel flakes and purple berry flavored powder nuggets. Now with 1%. Have you seen this man? Reward offered for information needed. Report any sightings to your local port embassy.
You aiming to send a message? If so, we best do it now while we still got time. And no, Ellie, that offer does not extend to
Hey,
you.
Ra, what's going on, man? Sorry, I didn't see your message. This is not my first time playing this. It's actually my first time playing it on PC, so.
Damn it, Ellie! I don't have time for your shenanigans.
This
Anyway, like I was
was
saying,
free
you aiming to send a message, you
on
better be
Epic
quick.
Store for some time.
Me? No. But our relaying capabilities? That's on the final countdown. We're going offline in 3, 2, 1.5... No. Wait, I've lost track of my weeks. Maybe it was 36 or... sometime dire soon. Our primary relay station's soon to be occluded by a gas giant. Happens every 40 years or thereabouts. The event's forecasted to last for months, during which we'll lose signal to the station.
That'll put the whole system in a right dire situation.
We've got backup auxiliary relays, but the one currently in orbital range went offline some months ago. We can't spare people for routine maintenance. Yeah, I'm working on it. I finally got the chief to approve the budget for a diagnostic expedition. But allocating the personnel loss for sending a technical team to the relay station keeps getting denied by Junlei. The chief. I should say no, but why not? Maybe you can figure out why it's offline. I'll send you with an equipment manual. Hopefully we'll get lucky, or I'll get my approval in time.
Hope you don't mind if I borrow that manual when you're done with it, Captain. I could do with some leisure reading.
Oh, and I'll need you to retrieve a copy of the relay's backup data. I gotta forward any messages from Earth stored in the memory. Better late than never, eh? The relay stations orbit the edge of the Halcyon system, so they tend to receive the majority of any transmissions from Earth. I'm sure the station's got a stack of junk messages just waiting for me to sort through. It's not like they're in high demand. Most tend to be adverts on new products, meaning only folks in Byzantium can afford them.
Okay, now we're off.
CNP, I can't believe it's not forced. It's unbelievable how good it is.
Okay, the poster that we've acquired was the one that we stole out of the bar. And it is actually hanging in here. Right there. And you got Felix in here. And Ellie. This will be for our... this is Felix's room. There's Vicar Max. And then this is... this is our other characters. And old Sam.
Welcome back, Captain. How can I be of assistance? The unit is a cleaning SAM. Hawthorne brought it on board some cycles ago, I'm sure with the intent to modify it, but I've never seen it up and running. Alex likely recorded progress notes detailing his efforts to modify SAM. If you check the terminal in your captain's quarters, we may be able to determine what work remains in order for SAM to properly operate.
We will have to check that out.
Yes, Captain. Beginning playback now.
There's viscera and death everywhere. Gunfire, gnashing teeth. The unemployed.
Not the
For Lord's sake,
unemployed.
if anyone's receiving this, please send help. What? No! No!
Captain, we are now capable of accessing the Roseway landing pad. Also, corporate protocol requires that all distress signals include a list of key personnel for retrieval. The embedded names are Anton Crane, Vaughn Cortez, and Orson Shaw.
Okay.
May luck be with you. Of course, as I am sure you are aware, luck does not exist. But it seems to comfort humans to believe they possess good quantities of it. We're now in orbit above Roseway, Captain.
Can we talk? This Roseway business smells.
Yup.
Something tells me things didn't end well for the guy who made the distress call. And whoever or whatever got him will be waiting for us. What's there to know, Captain? Shady corporate town caught up in shady corporate shit. Tough luck for them, but maybe an opportunity for us. With a lot of these companies, the thrashing you take from your boss is worse than whatever a bunch of marauders will do to you. Doesn't exactly encourage calling for aid when there's a fuck-up. I'm counting on it. Anyway, we might as well take a look out there, see if we can get the jump on whoever's waiting for us.
Okay, before we go there, let's go in here and modify some of our weapons. Let's see, modify. I don't want that. much money do we have? Didn't say. Okay, we're going to take Ellie and Parvati.
No security. Not that I'm complaining.
Need more money.
Captain, something bit them. Something with more teeth than is strictly necessary.
Please, clear the roadway. Obstruction of commerce is punishable by a fine of no less than 10,000 bits. Warning, having obstruction. Organic materials detected on roadway. Please ensure mechanisms are free of.
Ready for more.
Nice.
Delays in loading due to commerce obstruction will be deducted from all staff pay. Employee, you have been fined an additional 200 bits for commerce obstruction. Please collect your ticket.
Looks like we missed the fun.
All of the fun.
I done had enough of this shit. I'm just the fucking tarmac guard. No one said nothing about fighting no raps.
For those of you that don't know what a tarmac is, it's like a runway.
Somehow, I'm not reassured, Captain.
Yeah, you and me both, ma'am. Alarms went off, raps broke loose, and I hightailed it in here to get a wall between me and them beasts. Forget I said anything about that. Wish they tasted like Sissy Pig. Them's good eating. Some say chicken. I say the north end of a southbound woolly cow. Anything else you'd like to know?
The north end of a southbound woolly cow.
Scientist, name of Anton Crane. Someone said he's panicking inside the comm center. Oh, before I forget, Auntie Cleo's makes the best pharmaceuticals in Hellstar.
Hey, Blood Kitten, what's
Better
going
than
on?
nature. Not like that
Welcome
crap
on in.
Spacer's Choice pedals.
Thank you. It's quite epic, I think. Not really. I actually brushed it. So this is my first playthrough on the PC version of this game. There are some differences. For one, the graphics look amazing in here. It would actually look a lot better if I had like a 20 series or even a 30 series card, but I'm running a 1070 mini. So I get a little bit of tearing when you go like this. It's not bad though.
If you've come to end my life, let's be on with it. Oh, not actually one of them, are you?
It is. Like I said, it would perform better if I had a higher end card. But the graphics in here are amazing. One big difference I've seen is the guy with the big moon helmet. His mouth does not move in anything other than the PC version that I've seen.
I must apologize if my call diverted you. I may have panicked. Everything's under control now, though, truth be told. I'm not at liberty to discuss the nature of the work I'm doing here.
Have you played this
Suffice
game?
it to say that its importance to me.
It's actually one of my
the
favorite
colony
ones.
Is
It's not an amazing game, but if you keep in mind that this is like the same company that made Fallout 3 and Fallout New Vegas, it's got a lot of humor and stuff, and it's really good. I don't know if you are picking up all of the followers along the way, but trust me, you need to pick them all up so that you can do all their side quests. It's really good stuff.
My research may not quite fall within legal parameters, so I'm under orders to maintain wireless silence. However, having your head used as target practice can addle one's thinking. I
Yeah,
got the
so
call immediately once I'd gathered my wits.
other than
The Home Office can't know what's happening here.
the tearing, it's a good performing game. Load screens are minimal. It doesn't take long to load them. But, I mean, it's pretty good.
Captain's got your best interests at heart, mister. Honest.
I suppose it can't hurt.
I've noticed a few
If I don't get that
visual
research back,
glitches
my
when
life is
it's
over regardless.
showing the characters
We
like
were
this.
tasked with formulating a new and improved dental gel.
Just a couple of the characters.
One cannot exaggerate the benefits of good dental hygiene. May I continue? While doing research on enzymes specific to the Raptidon's digestive system, we developed an additive which we subsequently discovered
Yeah,
to be
it's
the
real
most
smooth.
effective appetite
And this is
suppressant
me streaming from the PC as well, so for me to do all that on what I have, it's pretty good. So
Not just any diet toothpaste.
I'm running
The
an older
ultimate
Ryzen
diet
5.
toothpaste.
I believe it's a 30 600. And then I've got 32 gig of RAM, so I'm sure that helps a little bit.
Oh, I'm certain it could be made into that as well, with only a few changes to its molecular composition. But you're missing the point. Let's focus for a moment, shall we? Even if you disregard the obvious value of Auntie Cleo's Appazap Diet toothpaste in and of itself, we're talking about my career here as well. Nice, is it not? Came up with that myself. It's a shame our marketing department is almost as befuddled as my co-workers here.
I have an 850 watt. It's a EVGA 850 GT. So it's 850 watts and it's gold standard. That's part of a bundle of computer parts that I bought for my son for like I think it's $120 or $150. So I got that. I got a WD Black SSD, 1 terabyte, and 32 gigs of Corsair Vengeance RGB Pro.
Hours ago, a group of vicious malcontents fell upon us, shot up our labs, and loosed our research subjects, the Raptidons. If those cretins get their hands on my research, well, they'll need not kill me. Yes, but don't kill their mother if it's avoidable. We've need of her to replenish our stocks. I think there's gas in the lab somewhere that can be used to put them out. The research is in the safe in my office.
He's
You'll have
talking
need
about
of my
putting
code
them
and
out
keycard.
with the gas.
The
I have
lab's
never been
entrance
successful
is
with
in
that
the
in all
side
the
of a hill.
plays
You
that I've
can't miss
done.
it if you
So
just follow the road. You'll pass by the town's original by the Grand Architect. Jameson. He's in the old lab. My protege. I sent him to retrieve some metabolic precursors, and I forgot him. That would surely lighten the weight on my conscience, as I am held to account for the well-being of every scientist here. Too many have been lost. Too many black marks against my name, as it were. And far too much paperwork.
yeah, I want to play a totally evil one eventually, where I just like kill everybody. Let's see how hard it makes the game.
I'll thank you not to mistake my ambition for callousness. If my colleagues refuse to take their lives seriously, why should I? All they do is complain. They refuse to see the opportunity.
Have you
afforded
played
us
the
here.
DLC for this? The Gorgon, and then the what is the other one? The Murder. See, the Murder on Gorgon, and then there's the other one. They're both pretty good.
I understand I can come off as manipulative and ego-driven. It's something I've always been forced to contend with.
The one with the murder, that one is I wasn't super crazy about that one. It's quite a bit of content, and it's a totally new area to explore, so that was really cool. Okay, so we're done with this idiot. We need to...
I don't know about Dr. Crane's research, but we ought to find Mr. Jameson. He's got to be all alone and scared.
You picked a hell of a day to visit. I'm Vaughn. Vaughn Cortez.
Give me just a moment, I will be
Cortez.
right back.
But just Vaughn's fine, really. Over in the main labs. I rabbited back here when I realized I was hearing gunshots, not blown fuses. We've been cooped up in here, I don't know, hours? Too long. I have to get back to work. Sure, loyal company fella. That's me. Auntie knows best. Look, I don't want to go back out there, but there's a thing I gotta do. I had to leave an experiment running at the lab. Something I've been working on a long while. Something that could really get me ahead. Know what I mean?
Thank you for that. I was saying that one cool thing that I like about this game is all the different products that the companies have. I don't use any of those products. It's just something that I don't do. So yeah, there's so many different products, and it's pretty cool how they like the packaging and everything for them.
I've been extracting organic compounds from raptidons.
Yeah, and it's like weird
have,
details. Like they put so much work into that.
Extracting how? No, wait, maybe I don't want to know.
In certain social situations. Personal situations. Where you might want to, enhance your charisma.
Oh, he's making enraptured, Captain. An aphrodisiac. Wrapped musk is the main ingredient.
What? No? I mean, yes, I'm getting the musk. With Monarch embargo, the price is sky high, but I'm not making the drug.
Yeah, Parvati is my ride or die, as well as the doctor.
Sure, of course. Our lab's south of here, down the road. Not the old public lab, the one past that, built into the mountains.
I like Felix, and I don't know, the vicar is okay. To me, he's kind of like he's like a scumbag.
My equipment's in the lower levels, way in the back. I have a big room all to myself, dissection tables and whatnot. It should have been running this whole time. Just grab the results.
So of course we're
going
going to collect all this stuff, and we're going to sell it.
Great! This is really going to save my ass.
All the looting, all the loots.
How do you suppose that stuff's used? Do you drink it, or is it like perfume? I'm not interested. Just
The posters and stuff are really cool in this game too. All the ads. Where are we going?
Oof. If I had to look at those yellow walls all day, I'd make a point to sleep on the roof.
Ah, outlaws, I assume. Do me a favor and let me finish this, will you? And then make it quick, please.
So there's another detail that you don't see in the other versions of the game. You can see his eye in here. Yeah, they did really good with this one. I really wish that they would remaster Fallout 3 and New Vegas with all the DLCs and then sell it for a Nintendo Switch.
Oh, you aren't with the outlaws? Who are you then?
Because if you can run Skyrim on it, you can run New Vegas.
Oh, well, good luck. Yeah, we got the carbon in here. It's just a matter of... Orson, you idiot. Just put it... of course, because I didn't... No, it's this... It's gotta put it in the power of 12. And of course, it's... We're gonna get this solved. I mean, it's really...
Yeah, this is definitely New Vegas in space.
Oh, you're still here. If you haven't already, you might speak to Anton. He can point you in the right direction. Now, if they got the carpet in here, it's just a matter. Orson, you idiot. Just put it. Of course. What does it look like? I'm preparing a personal defense device. Or trying to, anyway. Why, yes. I suppose I could. Thanks.
So, I've always wondered something when playing this game. And, let me know if you've wondered this too, but like the formulas and the schematics that are on the boards in this game, it makes me wonder if they're real.
No. Well, yes. Well, no. Perhaps. I left schematics in our storage facility. As far as I know, the security commander hasn't found them yet. I admit I'd feel better were they returned to me. I found an advanced pistol when we moved here, but it's broken. I need those schematics to modify it to output superheated air. It should quite easily burn through Raptidon hides. Out the south gate. Follow the road. It'll be on the left, past the old lab. Say, you wouldn't happen to have a tube of thermal paste on you, would you? Blast. Well, good luck. I hope I see you back here in one piece.
Yeah, it makes me wonder what it is. It's probably something really stupid, knowing game developers and stuff.
Easy.
Yeah, it could be. I could look it up, but I haven't. We'll just leave it a mystery.
Please, clear the roadway. Obstruction of commerce is punishable by a fine of no less than 10,000 bits.
Schematics and the experimental data.
You got him!
There's some guys down this way.
Time for a drink?
So what have you been playing, Kristen? I'm sorry, Kitten. I need to get my eyes checked. Only one of them's good.
Huh?
Look out!
Something bigger!
Oh, nice. I've had Cyberpunk since day one, and I thought it was okay. I try to keep an open mind with a lot of stuff like that. Try not to get too hyped. I was let down too many times. I also don't pre-order games anymore. All because of Fallout 76 and
Makes
Anthem.
you wonder about their labs.
Which I thought Anthem was okay. I'm probably one of the few people that own the strategy guide for it. Okay, we can't open this yet, so that's a problem. Yeah, we all knew that Elden Ring was going to be good. Not my kind of game. I can definitely appreciate it, though. Okay. We're gonna have to up our hacking.
process performing.
Someone else will clean this up, right?
Here we go!
Initiate.
Stimulation. Got the acid sweeper. Yeah, also the another thing that's weird is in all the other versions, this rack system in the middle here is different. So instead of the acid sweeper being on top of here, there is a shelf right here, and on the other side as well, and it's on the bottom shelf, like right here. Yeah, it's just little things. I don't know why it's different.
This must be where Mr. Shaw's been working.
Okay, and we are looking right here. So what are your favorite followers? 26. Where are we heading? Did you end up picking up all of them? Yeah, same here. I make sure I always try to get all of them. Okay, we're not trying to go to Gladys. Yeah, it's a good game. I can't remember where I bought it on first. I think it was PlayStation. And then, of course, it's on, or was on, Game Pass. I played it on there. And then I've got it on here now.
All this fresh air is making my nose itch.
Ooh. That's what I get for not paying attention, I guess. Yeah, I like it really, really good. So it's not exactly the same as VATS.
I got another fighting me.
You don't shoot, I won't shoot. Deal? Keep them hands where I can see them. What are you doing out here?
What are you doing?
You and me both. Name's Lillian. Lady named Cass hired my crew as gun hands. I got left here to watch for Cleo reinforcements. They all got pinned inside, so I can't say as I mind. I'm sweaty. I got clawed by one of them monsters. I've been in the dirt all day, and I got bugs in places you don't need to know about.
Ugh.
I'm on a fucking break. Got a smoke? Thanks, brother. I've had better. Lost some things in a dust-up. But I didn't get eaten like some of our crew. Got that going for me. Some of them were okay. You don't get too close in this work. And Dylan, well, ain't no one gonna regret his passing. Least of all his mama. I was near the Raptidon pen when they got loose. Had to set a few to rights. When I got to checking if all my parts were still attached, I realized I'd dropped my cigarette case. When I turned about, I seen 2 fine gun hands being snacked on by lizards. No cigarette case is worth my life, no matter how badly I need a smoke. This was a Spacer's Choice commemorative case. Some promo for Founding Day they did back in, I forget the year. Worth decent bits to collectors.
Wouldn't hurt to do her a nice turn, would it, Captain?
I'd be obliged. Just don't lose any parts trying.
So I don't know. I always go and fetch it for her. It's just what I do.
We're just gonna walk in? I mean, it's just... Take him down! That's the last of them!
What a bunch of dummies.
That was made for the 50th anniversary of the Hope. I remember that. I just got back from school. Dad set candles on our doorstep.
Damn. Always one shy. Oh well.
Seriously, don't get yourself killed. It's a nice cigarette case, but it's still just a cigarette case.
You're shitting me.
I've been playing a lot. So on my phone, I've been playing a Dreamcast game called Grandia 2. On here, I've been playing this and a little bit of Baldur's Gate 3 and a few other things that I can't remember. I just got back into Diablo 4 yesterday on Xbox, and then I've been playing... Oh, there's a bunch. Steam World Builds. Been playing that. It's pretty cool. Me, I just play all kinds of weird stuff. I've got the Razer Kishi controller, so I can use my phone to play stuff at work. So
That's what you want, I'm game. But she's gonna give you pamphlets. Don't say I didn't warn you.
oh, and I've been
She's
playing
pinned in the lower levels
Assassin's
by
Creed
Auntie's
Valhalla.
guards. I'll radio her you're coming.
I love
It's
that
on
game.
you
It's
to find a
cool.
way to her. Her name's Cassandra. They're a huge pack of assholes. Nah, I love them. Probably. Don't mind the asking, but I ain't telling. You want details? Go talk at Miss High and Mighty what's her name. She's in the labs, pinned down. I got a radio, yeah. If I see any corporate ships incoming, I shout her a warning. Before you ask, no, you can't use it. Definitely got something large and uncomfortably shaped up her nethers. Yammering on about rights and privileges and what all. I'm like, lady, just sing out when you want something shot. Leastways, her pamphlets make good kindling. Yeah?
Okay, so it is getting late here, so I'm going to go ahead and call it here. Just want to say thank you so much for joining me. Really means a lot, so I do really appreciate it. Yeah, pamphlets are good for a fire starter. We just burn the whole place down. So I'm not sure when I'm going to be streaming next. Could be on my Xbox, and I won't have chat up, so well, actually I'll probably have it on my phone if I'm doing that. So probably be playing Diablo 4 if that's the case. My game room is an unfinished garage, so when it's cold, it's cold. I do have a heater, but it only does so much. So, but we will catch you guys next time. And like I said, I appreciate you. Stay safe, and we'll catch you next time, guys.